recognize this? How you are able to recognize it? Because since your since your childhood, you have drawn it multiple times, and there you have learned the pattern. And there is a curve shape like this, followed by a horizontal line, right? So basically, you have learned this pattern from this digit, and then you remember that pattern for your whole life. Whenever a digit 2 appears in front of you with a different size, written in different style, still you are able to remember that symbol, and you can recognize that it's a digit 2. Am I right? So scientists thought of, what if we could develop similar learning capabilities within machines, right? And that is where they come up with an idea of artificial intelligence. They thought of providing some data to a computer machine. Computer machine will identify the hidden patterns within it, and it will remember those patterns, so that whenever next time we feed a data to a computer machine or artificial intelligence model, from its previous learning experience, it can make predictions about them. So that's the definition of AI. It reads the data, finds the pattern, remembers them, and based on those pattern, it can make predictions. So I have got one question for you. Is this AI is all about software, or is it hardware? What exactly is this AI? What is the nature of AI? In a nutshell, this AI is nothing but a mathematical model, and we can write a Python-based program to develop such AI models. So we will see going ahead that how useful is AI in today's world. Let's see few industry use cases. I'm sure you are aware of Amazon e-commerce, right? So in last year, their net sale was of about 600 billion US dollars. Now, how they are using AI to, to streamline their businesses, to increase their revenue. Well, let's say if I'm searching for a mobile phone on their website, right? You could see that just below that product description page, you will see some more products, like maybe a storage, a storage disk, maybe a selfie stick, or maybe headphones. So you could see that all these products which are recommended, right? They are relevant to this particular mobile phone, right? And maybe this might have happened with all of us, that we our aim was to purchase this main product, but we end up with also purchasing either of these recommended products. So this is called a recommendation system. So Amazon have developed this AI based recommendation system, because of which people are not only buying the main product, but they are also buying products recommended in this recommendation list. It is estimated that about 30 to 35% of sales is coming from this recommendation system. So now I hope you got have an idea that how powerful is AI. So people were not planning to buy any of these products, but because of the recommendation system, you can see that people are buying, and Amazon is able to achieve uh, more amount of revenue. Let's take another example of Uber. So in Uber, what you do is, using Uber app, you will feed your source location and a destination location, right? Where you want to go. And you will see that in a matter of few minutes, the cab is at your doorstep. Now, how come it is possible that these cabs are available in a matter of just few minutes? It is because Uber have developed AI-based demand forecasting system. So what they do is that just before 1 hour, they are able to predict that which region of the city will have higher demand, and accordingly they provide that information to the drivers in the form of notification, as a result of which you are able to get a taxi in a matter of just few minutes, as a result of which both are happy, right? The rider as well as the driver. And that's why this online taxi booking platform have become quite popular, and now their customer base has increased, and they are now having a record revenue because of AI. So you will see that AI is everywhere. You take any domain, be it e-commerce, social media, agriculture, manufacturing, finance, healthcare. AI is everywhere because of the penetration of computer systems, internet, software. Each of this domain is having a lot of data, and we can use this data to build AI models which can make predictions to streamline their operations. And here I would like to highlight from one of the study that it is estimated that in just a matter of next 5 6 years, AI is expected to reach a market size of $2 trillion. So that's a quite huge number, right? And what does it mean for us? Well, that means a huge amount of opportunity in the field of AI. You can become an AI engineer, machine learning engineer, right? And uh, and as you can see, this is I have taken a reference of a Glassdoor website. As you can see here, in United States, the average salary, let me tell you, this is just an average salary, right? Not the highest salary. So the average salary for AI engineer is more than 100,000 US dollars, right? And well, these are numbers with respect to USA, but let me tell you that all over the globe, AI engineers are in high demand and they are getting quite handsome salaries. So if you want to learn AI, if you want to transition into AI career, so this is the right time. Now, I would like to take you through the project workflow, AI project workflow, how AI is, how AI projects are built. So for that, I'm going to take you through example of a spinny platform on which you can buy or sell used cars. Recently, they have recorded a revenue of more than 400 millions dollars. So what you can do in this platform is that you just enter your car registration number. Followed by that, it will ask some more information about your car, such as brand of the car, manufacturing year, model, uh, fuel type, and finally, how much kilometer that car had been driven. Once you feed all this data into this website predicts the price of your car. And on a click of a button, you can sell your car. So you can see that if you would have used a traditional approach, a manual approach, wherein you have to take your car to the dealer, right? They will do inspection, right? And it may take a lot of time to get, in order to close that particular deal. But here you can see that just with few clicks, you are able to sell your car online. Now, how it is possible? Well, the answer is AI. Let me explain you how AI is working behind this whole application. So this Spinny platform, which I was talking about, they have got a lot of data of previously uh, cars which they have sold in the past, right? Such as car model name, manufacturing year, kilometers driven, fuel type, transmission, etc., and also their selling price, right? After that, what they do is that they build an AI project which consists of all these 6 stages. We will look into each one of them one by one, starting with data collection, data cleaning, and analysis. The remaining 3 phases of the projects are focused on artificial intelligence model development. Well, let me highlight you here that the first 3 phases are equally important because unless you don't have a properly cleaned, analyzed data, your AI model will not work that much uh, good, right? So let's start with data collection. So may I know where do you store your data? Maybe your personal data or your official data. Please comment in the chat box. I would like to know what are the mediums you are using to store data. Maybe spreadsheet softwares like Excel, databases. Okay, Wilbard is mentioned about cloud. Abraham is also talking about cloud. Emmanuel mentioned spreadsheet. Thank you, everyone. So yes, cloud, databases, spreadsheets like Excel. These are some of the mediums of storage, right? So first step in your AI project is to collect this data from the source. Once you have collected the data, a data scientist or data analyst will perform that person will perform data analysis. Now, this includes sometimes graphical or non-graphical techniques using mathematics and statistical concept. And what you do here exactly is that you find out the relationship that exists between the data points present within your data set. So, for example, now I want to find out the selling price selling price of a car. So here, through this data analysis, I will come to know that which are other factors that affects the selling price of a car. I know maybe since you are not aware of all these concepts like correlation analysis and different graphical methods which I have shown just now, don't worry. All these concepts you will learn in our course right from the scratch. After that, there are few data cleaning techniques which will help you to find out if there is any indiscrepancies present within the data and a proper scientific way to handle such problems. Next step is to build an AI model. And now let me uh, explain you rather than going with a technical definition of AI. Let me show you how AI can be helpful in this particular context. So what you do is that you feed this old data to your artificial intelligence model. Here we have got one column called price of the car, which for which we will make predictions, right? So it is called as dependent variable. And rest of the columns, they are independent variables because their value doesn't depend on any factor. whereas price of the car depends on all other independent variables like kilometer driven, manufacturing year, fuel type, and transmission. So what we are going to do is that we will feed all this data to AI model, and AI model scans this data line by line, and what it does is that it comes up with a pattern. Now, do you remember I mentioned that these AI models are nothing but mathematical models? So they represent the pattern in the data in the form of mathematical equation. So for example, here, when I present this first row of data to AI model may come up with some values, let's say V1, V2, V3, V4, etc. And on multiplying these values with these respective columns, and when you further do addition of these products, it will give you the price of the car. I hope now you are able to got the idea that how AI is finding the pattern, hidden pattern present in the data through such mathematical equations, right? So in this way, you can, you know, do the AI model training. This is called AI model training because we are training our AI model to understand the pattern present within the data. Got it? So in this way, once the model learns the pattern, if I feed a new data to this AI model, what will happen? From its previous learning experience, it will perform those calculations and then it will finally predict the price of car. I hope now you can connect the dots how Spinny platform is using AI to make predictions for car price. Thank you, Stephen, for the confirmation. Well, we just don't stop here. We have seen that how data analysis can be done, how AI model can be trained, right? The next step is to integrate this AI model inside a website or maybe a mobile application. So along with this web application development, we integrate AI model over here. A user will enter all these details into the website, and that information is then fed to AI model. AI model from its experience will make predictions about the price of the car. So this is how AI is used in in uh, in such type of applications. There are many other examples, use cases of AI. So I will quickly take you through some of these examples. Let's take the example of healthcare. So as you can see here, we have got data of a patient, and here we have got a final column that is disease. So if we feed this data to AI model will come to know that for which values of age, glucose level, blood pressure, and BMI a, a person can affected with diabetes. So once the patterns are learned, AI model can make predictions about the disease. It can identify if a person is going to suffer from diabetes or not. All the examples that we have discussed so far related to AI, they were based on tabular data, right? Structured data, which can be arranged in the form of rows and columns. And we usually see such type of data inside Excel files, inside your um, data files, etc. But there is one more category of data that is called as unstructured data, which cannot be arranged in the form of uh, tabular data. That includes images, audio, video files, text data, etc. So AI is even capable of making predictions based on such type of data. For example, here you can train an AI model to predict if there is, if there is a tumor present inside a brain. Got it? Here is another example of AI in the retail industry, wherein it can predict the foot count based on various parameters such as weather, temperature, holiday, promotion activity, previous day footfall, and social media spending. So, isn't it interesting? If you already know that after spending this much amount of social media, uh, social media campaigning based on holiday or temperature, if you could predict the footfall, then accordingly you can manage your uh, you know logistics. Accordingly you can manage your inventories, right? So in advance you can plan and try to streamline your operations. Here is another example of AI in finance. As you can see here, uh, whenever a person applies for a loan application, using their personal details, AI can predict whether to approve that loan application or not in order to avoid the default, loan default, right? So in this way, bank can save itself from the losses. All right. So I hope you have got an idea about what is AI, how it is used in various industries, and and how AI projects are executed, right from data collection till uh, till deployment inside web application or mobile application. Thank you, Robin, Alex, Abraham. Thank you so much for your comments. Now we have reached to the last section of our uh, session, which is about the course structure. So as you can see, our we have designed a comprehensive course. Doesn't matter whether you have any programming knowledge or not. Doesn't matter if you have, even if you don't have expertise in mathematics. We are going to start from the scratch, so that you start with basic building blocks of programming, and followed by that we will teach you more advanced concepts using AI. So as you can see on my PPT, the course is divided into three tracks: introductory, intermediate, and advanced. The total duration of the course is 6 months. Weekly, there will be two sessions. Each session is of 2 hours. So let's dive deep into what are the different models and what projects you are going to learn under this program. So as I have mentioned, we are going to start with Python programming foundations. So we will start with basic programming constructs. You will be given ample amount of time to practice your code, uh, um, and then you will also learn about how you can do the data storage and data management, and how you can manage some basic computations using Python programming. So as mentioned earlier, doesn't matter even if you don't have any prior programming experience. Followed by that, under applied Python, you will learn about tools, frameworks like NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, using which you can do data analysis and build some data visualizations, which is a key when it comes to exploring the data before building ML model. After that, we have next model, predictive modeling with regression, where we will work on something called as exploratory data analysis, where you find out what are the data quality issues, how to identify them, and then apply solutions on them using obviously pandas and seaborn. Additionally, you will also learn your first machine learning model or AI model development using scikit-learn. The next model covers more advanced AI and machine learning models for classification and clustering technique. Along with that, you will also learn how to build web user interface like this and integrate and developed AI model with that web application. The next track is about uh, the most happening thing which is happening in the AI space right now. That is artificial neural networks, or also it goes by the name of deep learning. So here you will learn about uh, how to develop these deep learning models, which are typically used for image processing and then natural language processing applications. So there we are going to introduce you to frameworks like TensorFlow from Google, Keras, NLDK for text application, and OpenCV for image processing application. So this include everything, pre-processing of image text data and then building AI model on the top of it. As far as our sessions are concerned, they are going to be in the live mode, online mode, and each in each session, the facilitator will take you through theoretical explanation, hands-on coding, as well as doubt clearing. And I would like to ensure you here that uh, our content is based on industry based practices. So you will get a chance to learn about tools and frameworks which are used in industry. We have also incorporated open source software so that you don't have to pay any extra amount to use those softwares. We will ensure a knowledge check through MCQ test, assignments, and projects. Let me introduce you to our academic team. So Dr. Rashri is academic head for Digital Regenesis, and I'm leading data science and AI department here. And with me, I have highly experienced and knowledgeable team. As you can see, they have done PhDs and masters in this field, and we have been running this course since last more than 3 years, and we have thousands of successful stories. Last but not the least, I would like to tell you about Digital Regenesis. So it's a cutting edge digital learning platform introduced by the Regenesis Business School based out of South Africa, Johannesburg. And we have got now campuses across various countries, and you could see that the numbers are speaking ourselves. So you could see that we have got so many clients for corporate training. We have got n number of programs. Uh, in addition to AI, we have got program for data science, AI, cyber security, digital marketing, and so on. Even cloud computing also and project management. So feel free to visit our website, that is digitalregenesis.com. And I'm quite happy to also announce that our course are accredited and endorsed by IIT PSA, which is a South Africa based body, which is responsible for the, the validity and the quality of the course. So please do visit our website. digitalregenesis.com. There you can click on all courses. That will take you to a menu option where you can find in artificial intelligence link, and that will take you to the course page. You can fill out this form in case if you have got any query, or feel free to add your contact number or email ID in the chat box if you want to know more about this course. Our executive will try to contact you as soon as possible and will help you with all the information which you require. So I hope that you enjoyed this session. If you have got any queries, please put them in the chat box. I will be helpful to address your queries. Abraham, please share your contact details. Our executive will inform you about the charges and will also share the brochure with you. Amisi, please share your details. So, Kazim, as far as data science and AI is concerned, there are lots of overlappings. So, but let me highlight that they are not same. There are some areas in both the sectors which overlaps. Okay, I can see that many of you are sharing your contact details. Thank you for that. Um, I'm not able to see any other questions at the moment. Yes, yes, Brian. So Python is there in our course, and we teach it online. Uh, no, Kazim, that is not the case. See, for an AI engineer to build an AI model, they need to at least have an idea about what are the factors that causes the accuracy, that impacts the accuracy of the model. So that's why we have got one module related to about data exploration. So uh, and based on that, rest of the modules, they are mostly focusing on the machine learning, deep learning, and integrating these AI models into web application. So I beg to differ you on that part. And some of these data exploration related tools and frameworks which we have used in our course, such as pandas or cbol, they are also used for they are also used in machine learning and deep learning. Dr. Ajibullah, please share your contact details. Our team will get back to you. No, AI and cybersecurity, they are different courses. Yes, if you want the recording, please share your contact details in the chat box. All right. So thank you, everyone. As I could see, more than 140 people have joined this session. Uh, I hope you have enjoyed this session and got an idea about what exactly AI means. So with this, we have come to the end of session. As mentioned, please do visit our website in case if you want to know more about our course, or please share your contact details in the chat box. Our executives will get back to you. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day ahead. Bye.